Welcome back, Cameron, to yet another episode of Sleeping Dogs.
Got any work for me?
Yeah, sure. Samson Gao, your typical deadbeat moron, is hiding out on an overpass in North Point. Thinks nobody knows he's there. He's wrong.
You know, this is of very little coincidence since this is a game about China, but recently I was reading a book that was made into a game which relates to the Russian underground rail service in Moscow, and I actually started to write my own.
Let's go.
Maybe I'll let you see it sometime. Oh no, Calvin looks like he's going to do something dangerous. What the hell? He just gunned down a random guy for buying a new shirt.
Thought I'd teach him a lesson.
Some fucking lesson.
Bet he doesn't cheat again.
Do you know what I was thinking about? This guy doesn't look like a Shaolin monk. He reminds me of Bulletproof Monk.
The cops are on us.
And considering how many bullets we take, I think that's a apt assessment.
Get behind us.
In this car, we can easily outrun the police. Not so easily now. I mean, the main difference between a woman driver and a male driver is if a male driver fucks up, we make sure we do it in the most horrendous way. Look at the fat abs on that bloke. He can literally fly to cars. I mean, that guy on the ground, he's got his full rights to be going, what the hell, with his arms in the air. Because to be fair, I didn't see Calvin jump from his smash cart into that bloke's car. Truly amazing. Topple. This police van's ain't as strong as they make you believe. Especially since we're riding in this very expensive. This is something akin to a BMW, no doubt. You can see how quickly that thing set fire. And we've escaped the police. And I've got a smashing new car. Calvin bloody pegging it on the wrong side of the road. Likely to kill himself, the poor bloke. Now where are we headed next? I can see on the minimap that orange shield basically means there's like a guy called Tran that you get his missions after you unlock Roland's, I think, where you can steal cars. Or we got the steal car thing earlier on when we first went to one of those car garages. But basically, you go to where the shields are, and the shields represent these types of cars they want you to steal, and you steal them, and you just get away from the police, and you put them in or whatever. And that gets you like starting salary of 20 grand. It goes up and up and up, and like the best car you get, which you may see me sell off later, it's like 500 grand, something like that. It's a very expensive car. Why make it look like you can enter the hotel if you can't? That's such a Truman thing.
Is this how you treat everybody?
All these buildings, you can't enter them.
I need a car.
A car?
This guy, I reckon he's a bit stupid in the head. This car valet, because every time I speak to him, I say, "Get me a car," right? We got like 20 cars in the garage. So what does he do? Every time he brings me a goddamn bike. I ask for a car. The valet keeps bringing me a cursed goddamn bike. And he's still following me, the jackass. Thought I'd escaped him. I'm wondering, there's meant to be the treasures up there, but how to get to them. Ah. That'd be the valet who's just sprinting towards me. I'll let my bike somewhere down there. Gonna see some good distance free running in a building site. Although I'm wondering where the builders are. I mean, this hardly looks like it's a finished piece, does it? Some lovely hidden money there. My friend was trying to explain to me the value of this money in comparisons to sterling, so I could understand why you get so much of it. But he was doing it using Japanese yen as an explanation, so I still have no idea what the value difference is. But you're saying something like, in yen you would be paid, like a bottle of water would cost you 6,000 600 or 6,000 yen. I think it was 600 yen, which is the equivalent of £6. And I was like, what the hell, for a bottle of water you're paying £6? Jesus Christ, it's expensive in Britain. You pay like, I don't know, 80p. Even cheaper in Europe, where you pay like 30p for a bottle of water. But in Japan, paying £6 for a bottle of water. But then his explanation was you get paid hell loads anyway. So you'd expect something like, I don't know, £50 an hour. So I was thinking, would you essentially then get a job in Japan, like have your house, whatever, but import everything? Import everything and buy like, I don't know, a house in Europe, it's nearby, or Russia or something.
Here you go.
What is this bloke doing up here?
Okay?
Okay.
That's what, is that the bike bloke? He somehow skipped ahead of me just to tell me my bike's downstairs. This was a mighty damn climb to get around here. Tell you that now. At least I found a shrine. Very hard to get to shrine, but found it. Right. Nowhere to go, so let's head down. We may see something. It seems to indicate that there's a jade statue somewhere around here. I can't particularly guess where it is. But I'm thinking it may be on... Since it's not around here, there's no way to go further up around here. We'll just go down and see what happens if we go down. I like this knack for exploring, but I bet half the things I try to explore are going to be blocked unless... Yeah, so I can see there's a jade statue in there, it's glowing, and I can't open the goddamn door. Which leads me to believe there's probably going to be a mission which requires me to go in there so it will open up the doors for me. Because right now it doesn't appear to be any other way in. Which is a damn shame. It's like it's forcing you to do the missions really. If you want to get all the jade statues, you're going to have to break into everywhere. That's on the mission perspective. I can't even go back the way I came in case there was like another way in. At least on the upside there's a taxi over there. Nothing better than having a taxi to get to places fast. I'm wondering, I saw 2 treasure chests, I'm wondering if they actually appear on the collectibles list. Yeah, so you're going to see me do a police officer mission. And you thought doing triad, maybe next time. These taxi guys are getting more brave. Drops me off at a... Why am I at a race mission? Oh yeah, the police want me to do in some races, so I probably need to work my way up in the thing. What car to choose? I have a few to choose from, but... If I pick this first one, this is going to be a piece of... you know, crap. But the next few... they're all pretty decent cars, but I'd reckon that this last one... because it is, I don't know what, I think the Americans call it a buffalo car or something like that. It basically, it looks like it is strong, and all these cars are fast. This car is also fast, but what it has, it's most expensive, but what it has really going for it is the fact that it's durable. I can smash into places, I can smash into other cars, and my thing will likely go in the same direction. These other cars are made purely for speed. That's why they don't have a lot on top. You can easily, like if you ram them slightly, they just go completely off helter. So like if you just tap them at the back, they'll spin off. You tap this thing at the back, I'll just keep going. But look, we're getting closer. Ah, damn thing. We're getting closer to him. And what I basically want to do is like turn one of these corners so I can just catch up with him. And if I can just clip the back of him or something, or ram him, I can just... For the most part, what you don't want to do in these races is, I've done it before, where I've had a speedy car And it can get you the lead as long as you get in front of the other cars, but you can't ram anything with a speedy car. Because it works as like a two-edged sword. If you ram that car, it will send you spying off as well. If you want to ram a car off the road without having that problem, you get one of these strong cars. Because these things can take another car off the road without losing any strength. Look, right there. Just managed to clip him slightly and I turned him completely. And now the lead is ours. And nothing can catch us really at this distance. Did I just get flashed by a speed camera? Oh well. See that? Essentially, the best plan to win a race. Try and buy the most expensive car you can for that league. And make sure it's a strong car. Because the strong cars usually have fairly good speed anyway. The cheap ones have like awful speed. Or really weak. But that was an easy cop mission to do. And I got a few grand out of it as well. Mainly though, I buy these cars not for the races, but for, you know, it looks good to drive around them. Now, where we need to get to like a green one next. But mainly, I like to get the cars out of the parking lot just so they're faster than normal ones and I don't get done for sealing. Just so I can drive around and find a taxi. Because I cannot be bothered to drive to these places. You just take... But why? Oh yeah. You held on this long, and I have held on with you. Think I'm going to act a little bit more scarier. Man, she's fit.
Yeah, he mentioned it the other day. Congratulations.
Look at that. Nice bit of Chinese woman there. Hang on, didn't that red one just go in the other direction? Now she's just done a recycle there.
No problem at all, Mrs. Chu.
And again, she is really wanting some TV time, this girl in the red dress. Trying to steal the spotlight from her mum. I wonder if there's going to be an add-on where you can get better acquainted with that girl. Because I think she's pretty sure she's the sister.
Hello, Way. Thanks for driving me around.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello there, you'll make conquest number 4.
I still have to pick the color I want. You won't believe how much work it is to get ready for a wedding. We've been planning for 8 months now, and there's still so much to be done.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It better be perfect. My wedding has to be perfect.
So she's Winston's chick. Okay, maybe not conquest number 4. Or maybe, depends on if we have to deal with him. Now let's go get her. For some reason, the little lady wants us to go and get a hold of
No,
clothes or something for her wedding.
It wouldn't be a good idea right now.
Your life is why it'd be good. You have to have someone you can be soft with.
Really, this should be stuff she should be doing with Winston. Because as I recall, it's meant to be a big important thing at weddings that you do all the planning and stuff be done with the husband. You know, going to pick up the cake. I don't know, maybe you have a wedding planner for that stuff. But I'm pretty sure picking... Oh no, going out to pick out the dress I suppose is a womanly thing as well.
She's a handful.
Okay, I'm not particularly certain if you're meant to, if the husband's meant to go with the wife to go and pick up this stuff and look at it, or if it's just 50-50 and they can, and if they don't, then the wife should really go with like her girlfriends and stuff. Either way, I have no idea why I'm here. Clearly Winston trusts me, but...
And Mrs. Chu gave him a big lecture in front of the whole gang. I thought she might use that cleaver on him. Ever since then, Winston's been an absolute doll. And even though she still yells a lot, I know her heart is in the right place.
You're lucky. My mother never liked my girlfriends.
I guess it's hard for the moms.
Well, I mean, you know, I used to have a thing for blondes too, and that drove her crazy. Bad enough
Don't we know? That's why your first girlfriend was a blonde American.
Well, it's good to know she was loyal to her people.
If she's alive, she'll be rolling in her bed. If she's dead, she'll be rolling in her grave. Either way, we had sex with a blonde girl. That'll be an earlier episode, just so you know. I think it's episode part 13. We had a fun time with the ladies. Our first 3 conquests. 3 timing ladies. Play on words. Anyway, we have now arrived at the very obscure shop, which seems like it's at an airport.
Here we are.
So good to see you again. Welcome, welcome.
I'm here to finalize the details of the flower arrangement.
Bit laggy there.
I'm just the driver.
That girl doesn't look too bad. I'd like to get her undressed. She can help me in the changing room. I mean, we all know I got a good body.
Change back and then we'll be done. Actually, there is one other thing. Black orchids. This probably sounds silly, but it was my mother's favorite flower, and now that she's gone, I was thinking that I'd love to have a black orchid centerpiece.
I'm afraid that's impossible. There are none to be found in Hong Kong.
Really? Well, I thought they had some down at the Garden Temple.
Well, yes, but they're not for sale.
Never mind, glasses looks a
The
bit
other day,
deathly
the CEO of
pale.
Old Boy Trading wanted one
This
for
may
his
take a
daughter.
few hours.
He told them they offered Temple $100,000. They still say no. It's incredible, no?
A black orchid at a wedding
Oh,
guarantees that the
well.
couple stays together for the rest of their lives.
No black orchids, eh?
Oh well, Wei, come on. We can go now.
Fortunately, she happens to have a friend who is a triad and is well known for getting the impossible. Plus, we've already gone to the temple before, so I'm pretty sure I know the layout. I'm a damn good thief. It runs in my blood.
Alright, next we need to pick up the wedding cake.
Not
Wait!
leaving though, there's an opportunity to get a hold of some money. And a jade statue. I mean, if you see it, you're not going to leave it behind, are you? That'd just be stupid. Hum. No idea why praying to these scented candles will improve your health. I'll have to look up Hong Kong culture at a later point. Maybe it's something like they say something like breathing in good smells is good, makes good fumes or some similar non-science, hardly scientifically based thing. But I've experienced a couple of things that science has yet to prove, so I have no disbelief that the healing shrines may actually do what they intend. In the game, they certainly seem to heal you.
No, it was Mimi, my sister.
And offer you health
Growing up in
bonuses.
Old Prosperity, she started down a particular road and couldn't get off.
That doesn't look good. We better get there bloody fast. Looks like some
Change who she hung out
ungrateful swine of a woman
with. Yeah, for a while.
wants her own
But some
type of
habits
perfect
die
date
hard,
and is
you know?
trying to nick our
Some
cake.
don't die at all.
I'm sorry, Wei. Winston
No, I
mentioned that she
thought
passed
it
away,
would
didn't
probably
he?
be a gangster doing this, but
It's okay, Beck.
what kind of gangster steals a
It's
cake
good to
just because it's a
remember where
wedding?
you
If you're going to do something shifty,
Where you going?
just kill everyone at the wedding where they're not going to expect it.
Hey, isn't that a van from the
Oh
wedding cake
crap,
company?
that looks like our
Hang
cake.
on.
What are you doing?
Yeah, the guy had the wrong
Okay, we
address.
can't let this get
Winston
lost.
asked me to make sure the cake is delivered.
If
He's
that
so
cake escapes
thoughtful.
us, we are screwed. How can
Wait,
he
slow
outrun me
down.
in a? How can
Hey,
whoever
you
this
don't
is
catch that
outrun
van,
me
you
in a
won't have your
delivery
special
van?
cake at your wedding.
What?
The thing weighs a ton. It's weighed down by a giant cake, and I'm driving a sports car. A business sports car, I'll give you, but it's a sports car nonetheless. It shouldn't be being outrun by a delivery van that has poor handling. I'm going to take this woman driver down. I'm assuming this is going to be a woman driver. They're the only ones who would be this determined to steal a wedding cake. Okay, we've managed to catch up. Just got to hold our max thing.
Get out there and
How
get
can they
him.
drive this? Oh, yes, we've got them. We've got them. We've got
Here,
them.
take the wheel.
God damn it.
Careful, don't hurt my cake.
Don't worry.
Get that
Okay,
van.
now we've got them. Just hold it. Chance given.
Wait, what are you doing? I'll follow you.
How is he able to hold on to this van? I'm not even sure there are grooves at the top of the van that would allow you to grip like this. You must be hefty strong. Right. We are taking this van one way or another. There's a hijacking and a half there. I don't know why I'm losing tried points and police points.
Relax, I just want
It's
the
the
cake.
woman who crashed us into the thing.
Mine!
Look, I don't know what Dog Eyes is paying you, but
She
it's not
still
worth it
seems
for
to
a wedding
believe this
cake.
is her cake.
I don't know no dog eyes. This is for my wedding.
Should really just kill her now and solve the problem of her threat to the bakery in the future.
You want this cake? You're going to have to pry from my dead fingers. You hear?
Guess that went a little easier than she thought it would be. Right from my dead finger, just kicked her out the car. She should have gripped harder. Well, I guess we have successfully wrested control of the cake back into the people who it be belonging to. So, just going to return this lovely, beautiful cake to the bakery people, whoever this gave us this cake in the first place. Or seemingly in our
Tell Winston I
secret
got the
car
cake.
park.
Wow, that's great. I'll take it right to him.
That woman was way too determined to get a hold of that
All
cake.
done.
We're like,
Thank you, Way.
you're working
Thank
with
you.
Dog Eyes? And like,
You
no,
know,
I just want this
makes me
cake.
think.
I was like, yeah.
The wedding
If she had said she was working with Dog Eyes, we could have just paid her a little bit more and then thrown her out the car.
We're
But
going to
no,
the temple, aren't we?
greedy women. She deserved what she got. You shouldn't try if you want the perfect day. Don't steal someone else's wedding cake. Go pay for your own to be made.
Do you have any family here?
Or
at
if you
all?
are going to steal it, drive a little better.
No, not anymore.
Well, you're wrong.
Because
Way.
there was a chance I could have lost her the
Have
first
us.
time round.
Thanks.
No, I mean it.
She had
I
such
know
a
Winston
horrendous
would
lead. I don't know how she lost it. She must have crashed or something
Rough,
before I
but
got there.
It makes us a family too.
Or slowing down to avoid a car. But it looks like now we're going to go get that Black Orchard.
Sisters too.
Help me with that soft side.
Which in all fairness is, I'd say, a great thing.
You know, I could probably set you up.
I mean, I always wondered
Thanks,
what it'd be,
But I'm not
what
looking
be
for
the
anything
significance
serious.
of using a Black
I wouldn't
Orchard
want
at a
it to
wedding.
reflect poorly on
I never realised it was meant to
Ah.
represent
You're still
the idea of
playing
having a
around, huh?
long relationship.
Let me know if
Because
you
I
ever
always
change
thought
your
black
mind.
flowers were
I know some
associated with,
nice
you know,
girls.
death. Or maybe it is in a way, because it means you stay together till you die, so I suppose it is. Just hope it's not that graphical. Because I like this girl.
Wait here.
If Winston
Right
dies,
back.
I will not hesitate, if you understand my meaning. Looks like we're going to be taking the scenic route in. Go get ourselves acquitted in the local flavour. Good thing that I've got a tongue that's as silver as platinum. I think platinum silver, so we're going to be in the good. If I said it was as silver as gold, then we'll be screwed, because that gold is obviously a bit yellow. Now let's use some Jedi mind tricks.
When energy flows among flowers, we are all everywhere. I am here, not here. I love flowers.
Ah, brother. So true. So
Just some
true.
spiritual crap he whacked out of his arse cheeks there. Easiest way to get past the security. Just say a few like nonsense.
What is belonging, brother, when we're all part of the same cosmos?
I guess failure is impossible.
Oh, I'm good. We've only got one more speak challenger, I think. Shouldn't be too difficult. Got past the first three with these.
Hey, who
Go
are
on,
you?
Zed.
Well, who is anyone when we are all each other, part of a single great organism that never dies?
Ah, brother.
Easy
true,
as
so true.
pie. Should have just killed these people when I was done. I think I may, if you haven't checked it out already, I got like a Black Ops video and I think I may talk on that. These are Black Orchards, why do they look purple?
Right now!
Uh-oh. I think we've sounded an alarm or something. How can picking up a few flowers sound an alarm? It's not like they got him cordoned off or anything. Right, these monk ones, they're pretty... They're like, I don't know if they're Shaolin monks, but monks in general usually train in fighting arts, so they ain't gonna be the ordinary variety of thug we usually mess about with. But considering what we're wearing, it's less restrictive. We've managed to now just hop around 3 sets of security just by taking a shortcut.
Over here.
And ran into a group of them. Okay. Not too promising. But we will succeed. Just a bit of a slap in the face there. Punch in the face. Sandal in the crutch. Come on, I want to put a sandal in one of these faces. Sandal in the face. That's probably quite painful. I don't know if these are normal sandals, then okay, it's the equivalent of being slapped in the face with a slipper. Gone. Otherwise, these, if they're like the, you know, sandals we remember, which are basically like in their culture, I think they kind of work like stilts. You have these 2 pieces of wood stuck onto the bottom of the sandals. Yeah, that clipped in the face. That's got a bloody cane. But I think these are just normal sandal things. It makes you easier to jump around with it. Idiot. You always get told in martial arts, do not do any technique that makes you jump off the floor. Do not do it when you're fighting or kicking and stuff. Because usually for those techniques you have to be fully committed to the move. Because the moment you leap off the ground, you can only do one thing, which is a flying kick or whatever. You can't, you know, suddenly change your movement if the enemy tries to fight you. It's a fully committed attack. Which is why most martial arts just don't use it unless you're completely certain. Cowards ran away from me. Okay, we've gotten what she wanted. Now let's get the hell out of here. Not making too fast an escape. I know the monks are pious and can't afford cars, but they can still walk after us.
How can I say no? Peggy, do you have any Winston's clothes in the back?
Now, she's about to get married, and she's going to have me stripped naked to switch into her boyfriend's clothes. Does anyone else see this as a bit of strange? Okay, somehow we picked up the police. It seems our pious monks couldn't be bothered to go after us ourselves, so they just called the cops on us. Either that or we were parking in a double yellow line. Both, I assume, have got the same consequences. But don't worry, again, we can outrun the police. It's just going to be like dealing with those speeding cars that we already won.
Thank you, Wei. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. And if you're gonna be my sister, the least I can do is help out with your wedding.
Your mother would be proud of you.
I hope so. Sometimes I wonder.
No, I can see it. Life isn't perfect, it never is. But you have a good heart.
Peggy,
Nope, I know, women's intuition. It's the same with Winston. He talks tough, but underneath he's a very caring man. That's why I love him.
Thanks.
That's the secret. You do what you have to do, but you always remember your family. Remember the people who love you. Then you'll always be happy.
At that stage I couldn't interrupt it. It was just too tear-jerking. But now I can.
Thanks for being so helpful, Wei. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Sometimes this wedding thing stresses me out. There's so much to get right, and you only get one try.
Don't worry, Peggy. It's gonna be perfect.
Oh, it's so nice to find someone you can really rely on. I can see why Winston likes you.
Ain't that just lovely? Wei has a family now, but considering his history with families in general, I wonder what's going to happen to this lot. Whatever it is, it's probably going to be something they don't deserve, that Wei's probably completely behind. Unlucky them. I think that's the end of this set of sessions. Stay tuned for next time. He's out. LCS is what you need to do. I'm not social enough to get enough comments.